What is up everybody and welcome back to the Maths Guide. Today we are going to be looking at how to use a 12 by 12 multiplication grid. Let's go. Okay, so first, I'm sure that you have seen these multiplication grids somewhere in your classroom. If you've not, go up to your teacher and politely say, "Excuse me, please can I get a multiplication grid?" Because they are super useful. And let's see how we can use it. Okay, let's look at this question here. We have 12 multiplied by 8. So let's look at the first number, 12. And let's have a look at our multiplication grid, because we have these coloured numbers at the top in yellow and down the side. These are coloured in yellow because they're really important. They're like the titles of each of the row and the columns. So if we look at this number 12, what we're going to do is we're going to look at this first yellow line at the top and we're going to find the number 12. Well, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 just here. Now the next number in my question is 12 times 8. So guess what? Now I'm going to look at the other yellow line, the one that's going vertically down here, and I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And I found the number 8 down there. But so what? How does that help us find the answer to 12 times 8? Well, now all we need to do is join them up. Well, what does that mean? Well, we're going to try and find where they meet. So let's look back at our number 12 and let's draw a line all the way down that column, which the 12 is the title of. Okay, there we go. And now we'll do the same thing with the 8. We're going to come all the way across this row. And we want to try and find out where they meet. Well, we can see they meet just here at the number 96. So guess what? The answer to 12 times 8 is 96. Simple. Thanks to our 12 by 12 multiplication grid. Let's look at another question. Let's have a look at 7 times 4. So we're going to do exactly the same process. I'm going to look for my 7 on the top row, and I can see it just here. And I'm going to look for my 4 across this side column, and I can see it just there. And then all I'm going to do is find where these two numbers meet on the grid by drawing my lines and finding out where they cross. And I can see here, this one crosses at the number 28. So 7 times 4 equals 28. Amazing, right? So easy. But we can also use multiplication grids for some division questions. Let's have a look at this first question. It says 99 divided by 11. Now the way we're going to use this is a slightly different. We're going to first find our 11 because that's our divisor. That's the number we're dividing by. And I'm going to find it on either of the two yellow lines. It doesn't matter. So let's find that on this top one here. There it is, 11. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go down until I find 99. There it is. Now that I've found 99, all I need to do is come all the way to the side to find out what number is in the yellow box that joins that number 99 to the number 11. And in this case, we have the number 9. So 99 divided by 11 equals 9. How good is that? What an amazing tool. Let's have a look at one more question. Let's have a look at 48 divided by 6. So what do I do first? Well, I'm going to find my 6 on the top row. And then I'm going to go down until I find 48. There it is. Now I just simply come across to the side and find out what number is in that yellow box. And the number here is 8. So 48 divided by 6 is 8. But let's have a look and see what happens if we start by finding the number 6 on the side row. So just here. So I found 6. Now I'm going to go along to 48. There it is. And all I'm going to do now is come up. And oh, there we go again. I found the other number 8. So it doesn't matter where we start with the 6, on the side or at the top, I'm still going to get the right answer. What an amazing tool these multiplication grids are. Now I want you to have a go. I've actually saved a multiplication grid in the description below. So if you want to get it and print it yourself, you can. Just click the download button in the description. If not, you can just use the screen here to help you with these questions. I've got 6 questions here on the side. Have a go at solving them using this multiplication grid. Press pause on the video now. Good luck. And there we have it. That is how to use a 12 by 12 multiplication grid to help you solve multiplication and division questions. Hopefully this video has been helpful for you. If it has, subscribe to the channel or head on over to themathshelter.com where you're going to find loads more videos like this covering all of your year group's maths. But for now guys, peace out.